Good day, everyone. We are the Group 4. So for today, we will present and we will tackle about motor program theory and its proponent. Together with my group mates, Chester Laparan, Angeline Lidona, Judy Ann Magbanwa, Jonathan Magdalan, and James Mata, and yours truly, Wendell Pactao. So let's go and let's tackle about motor program theory. So to begin, let's define what is motor program theory. Motor program theory, a motor program is an abstract representation of movement that centrally organizes and controls the many degrees of freedom involved in performing an action. Here in this theory, there are two proponents, the open loop control system and the closed loop control system. And we will define that and how it applies to sports, dance, and exercise.
Good day, my name is Angeline Donna and I will be discussing to you the open loop control system. When we say open loop control system, it is a control system in which all information needed to initiate and carry out an action plan as is contained in initial instruction to the effectors.
To apply the open loop principle to sports, which states that as you practice your sport-related skills, your performance improves. Improvements in movement, automation, economy, and uniformity are only few of examples. Examples of open-loop movement training are mirror drills. 5-to-5 drills where the athlete moves in the direction that coach points. And tennis ball drills where the athlete races to retrieve a tennis ball a coach has thrown in the unannounced direction.
Open loop control system relates to dances because it provides different information by demonstrating and explaining different combination of dances that you can perform the movement with proper execution. For example, in most formal dance classes, your teacher will provide initial information that you will be performing, and that movement or those movements are encoded in your mind.
Good day, everyone. Now we are going to discuss the application of open loop theory in exercise. We already know that open loop theory is the execution of program movements without perceptual feedback. The application of this open loop theory to exercise is just like, for example, you are practicing split exercise. You practice it for hours each day for several days, months, or years. At first, you experience difficulties in performing it. However, as time goes by, it will become more easier for you to do it or perform it. And until such time, you can execute it perfectly and effortlessly. You can do it without hesitation. And that's all for the application of open loop theory in exercise. Thank you.
So the next one is the closed loop control system. Closed loop control system is a system of control in which during the course of an action, feedback is compared against a standard or reference to enable an action to be carried out of line. And closed loop control system can be defined as a system that has feedback loop or a control system that uses a feedback signal to generate the output. The stability of this system can be controlled by a feedback system. So by providing feedback system, or any loop control system can be changed into a closed loop control system. So let's see how closed loop control system applied in sports, dance, and exercise. So the first one is sports. Closed loop system involves slower movements. And it has simple movements such as drawing a straight line or complex movement such as catching a ball. So closed loop control system in sport has comprised of two K-neutral component. It is a memory trace or perceptual trace, and it has an option to correct movement while movement is happening through a feedback system.
Good morning, Miss D. Good morning, everyone. My name is Jonathan Magdalan, and I will discuss to you about the closed-loop control system in dancing. We can relate closed-loop control system in dancing. For example, if you're dancing, you can easily control the speed. If you want to speed up, you can speed up. If you want to slow it down, you can slow it down. And if you want to go from here to here, you can. Because you can control your speed and direction during the process using feedbacks. The difference between the open and closed is, the open is actually a quick process and there is no feedback you can apply during the process. While closed loop control system is a slow process because you need to correct your position and direction. So it is a slow process, but you can modify it and you can apply any modification during the process. This is something you can call closed loop control system. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. To continue the report, I will discuss the closed loops and its application for exercise. Closed loop, also known as automated insulin delivery or the feedback control system. Systems are able to partially automate insulin delivery and can assist in exercise and overall management of type 1 diabetes. Open loop and closed loop system has 3 levels, but we must focus on the closed loops. Closed loops theory explains slow movement well, but not fast movement. And closed loops is more complex than open loops because in closed loops involve feedback, which is sometimes termed and perceptual trace. In level 2 closed loops control, there are processes. As you see in the picture, there are executive motor, second the movement, and the last one is the feedback via muscle. In level 3 closed loop control, there are a process also, and there are the executive motor, movement, feedback via brain, and the last one is back to the executive movement. In closed loop system, decisions are made in the brain, and information is received by muscle to initiate the movement. And in closed loop systems, feedback is always available and is vital to correct movement patterns and adjust to changing needs. Once the motor program to be performed has been selected, the movement has to be regulated and adapted, and the best exercise example in closed loops are the road running, treadmills, stair climber, and step mills. So I prepared a short video clip for further information and for you guys to deeply understand the closed loops and its application for exercise.
And that's it, our report and presentation about motor program theory and its proponent. We hope that you learn from our presentation. Thank you so much for listening and have a good one.